Yeah, she is. Welcome back to another live stream. I'm also changed the tutorials once more. So the sales. So that's what you want to know. This drags like costing a dragster and a trike. It's on sale for $1,250, and it literally flies into the air every time you go over a bump. So, if you want to fly, we'll feel by this vehicle. This sports car here is on sale for $971,000. $975,000. That's right. It's not a very good vehicle. Let's tell you, for pictures, you haven't got a roof, so sometimes it's lazy. It rains a lot. This tutorial. This is bike was on the podium. If you don't win it, it will cost you $2,225,000. And when you reach your count, you had to play a game of the Tron OC mode to unlock it. I don't think it's like that anymore. Rather than where, this is still not for me anyway. And here we've got the Kaguchi Drag, based on a drag racing bike thing. It's on sale for $634,400. It's a good bike depending on the situation. It doesn't turn very well. Charlie turns better, but it's not as good in a straight line. But they're both good. Quite a few situations they'll actually win you the race if you. And there's no new vehicle. There's the drip feed. The vehicle drip feed is gone. And Presser Mark II's on sale. So it's now $2,047,500, but you need a terabyte to fully upgrade it. So, and they're not on sale. And to purchase a terabyte first, you need to purchase an arcade. One not on sale. Yes, that's a lot of money you gotta put down. Just you can still buy the Presser Mark II for owning a terabyte, but you only be stuck with this with its little default guns, and they're absolutely terrible. They're so weak. They're completely useless. They're done now on purpose. They're not going to give you missiles, are they? And basically, that's like all the vehicle sales. Yep, bike prices are not on sale. Everything there's the tutorial. Sitting up there. Now the trial analysis mode, what you need to play. I think you still have to play to unlock the tutorial if you don't win an Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is paying up 3 times money and RP. 3 times cash and RP. So there's everything this week, it's got a bonus. And there's 7 maps, and it's basically the idea is you take each other out. That's because after life basically is the winner. It says how it works, and there's lives, and there's life things, and there's the kill thing. So basically there's 2 scoring things, so basically that's the only game mode today. And business powers are 3 times our cash and RP, and so it's bike business sales. What would this guy win? Ooh. Right, luck, you did get the bike. What's my character doing? Don't go over there. Go back the other way. None of you there. Yep, so it's a miracle car gonna be your owner. It'll win that tutorial over there. Yep, bike businesses are geared sale. Bike business sale missions are giving you 3 times cash and 3 times RP, and business powers are also giving you 3 times cash and 3 times RP. Yep, so you can make a lot of RP. Visit bike business personally, I really that worth it. Bike business clubhouses are still full price, so will this person win? Lamborghini? He might say a piece of clothing, because that's like a $2 million price bike, and you want to win it? Very slim. If you don't win it, the chances of ever being on the Wheel of Fortune to win again is slim chance. There's still 298 vehicles, so what they can add to the Wheel of Fortune. And we only get like 48 to 50 a year. This is one. Yeah, we get through. It's 1 per week. So we're gonna get it. So it's several years worth. And plus you got any future DLCs. Oh, I get 2,000 RP. Of course, but it's not so bad for me. I already own a bike. I've owned it for years, so. I have all 4 of the best bikes for racing anyway. I own all 4 of them. Not many people can say that. Yeah, and I own the Petamark 2 as well. If I have to put a Petamark 2 in there and I win another one. That would rub in everybody's noses. Yeah, you've got Petamark 2 pairs, so I have 2. Ha ha. Yep, so basically you go to the back my clubhouse, I can show you the businesses up. But the bike clubhouses themselves, by the way, are discounted. Yeah, they're trying to estimate, is it very good? And the bike businesses ain't very good either. Just of how much little cash, even before you upgraded, you can actually have with them before you get risk of being your business being raided. You can only have like 40,000 in the cocaine business, and then you can the risk of having it raided. Unlike the bacon business, we can have you can have like 300,000. You don't have to worry about this rate till you get like something like 300 and something thousand in. Put it in your warehouse, and you have to in your bunker. So technically, I think we can all agree the bunker business is a lot better. Plus it's more better paying or for them having multiple bike businesses. Or you have to have like multiple bike businesses or go or that's the thing is the supplies just it just desiccates straight through the supplies. You seem to get hardly any product for pay of supplies.
Look who it is.
It is literally terrible. But if you're in an arcade, just buy one of the cheap ones, and then you can use your session through your actual arcade to make money from it. Physically having to do anything at a later date. So you can profit from 3 times cash and RP on it, and then you can profit from the convenience where they'll give you for your arcade further down the line. Yeah, I know, I'm really crafty, aren't I? Right, so these are document forgery businesses are on sale. Do not buy a document forgery business. You're not going to make your money. It's very bad when it comes to payment, but the day fees are by far the cheapest. The weed business. Yeah, I actually own all these businesses. Yeah, the weed businesses is kind of the same as the document forgery one, but yeah, personally I don't really use the weed business anymore. Unless I only run my business, I only do most of the stuff through my arcade. It's way more easier. So otherwise you're constantly doing business there. And it's not very profitable if you constantly spend all your time doing it. Catholic Cash. You do want to get Catholic stock going. You can run it through your arcade. So you get into resources of what you might want to consider getting. Because I've bought the second cheapest one. That's all pretty base. They're all very close. The amphetamines, you want to get one of these for your cage as well. So this is quite profitable for doing this for your arcade. This one is, and it's on sale. And cocaine, you definitely want a cocaine business to run for your arcade at a later point. If you own an arcade, of course. I'm assuming you do. But you should. It's basically it's the only true like passive businesses. It's the hub. Well, and the arcade, of course. Also, cocaine business. This one pays. It's the best paying out of all the bike businesses. And you can have the most money before we rate, but it's still peanuts. Well, you have to pay to get bunker and all that though. Yep, so that's the cocaine business. So if you buy business now, buy one of the cheap ones. Don't go spend ridiculous amounts of money. Also, I want you to buy those most expensive ones. What you also remember is the most expensive ones. It's going to have the most players. And don't forget, you're going to have to recover. If you don't have a bike races clubhouse, you're going to recover house. See, all the clubhouses are full price. So yes, I'm just going to go where the majority of people do. Go for the most expensive one. What's right here? I'm going to go for more modify it with all the most expensive customizations. And you'll see why. If you always see that's money, I know I'll buy one. Of course, I don't have to price that, but it's going to be if you don't own one, you're going to have all the. Most people go for all the customizations, just to like convenience. People do. Oh, and there we are. Workshops are on sale. Like workshops are on sale. And that's the only thing I'll say it's on sale. So basically, it's now going to cost me $1,771,500, and that's just I've got already got. Okay, if you do have to, you'd have to pay. You'd have to pay for the name as well. That's like another 30 grand or so, something like that, I think. That's with the sale. See, so that's your down price. You already, if you go for this one, most people probably do. They're going to be the best part of $2 million out of pocket. And then you got your businesses. They're sort of. See. Do you think Ross has been ingenious of but they're not being ingenious at all. And you've got that's the way to do it. This is a bio supplies, so you get that's like 70. That's going to be like 70,000 per time. These backup businesses are getting more and more expensive. And I'll show you the basic place to avoid the upgrade. So you're going to want to upgrade it to increase your amount of security time and everything. You see this 3 times the MRV when you put the cost of everything. Quite easy going to the couple of around about the 10 million mark, depending on how many businesses you buy and how many you upgrade quite easily. You're also making that back, and you've got, well, you mind, yes, you've got the other players in the lobby. You might attack and destroy some of your product. So you've got to weigh that into consideration as well. Not everybody can just get a self-poke session. You have to do all these in poke sessions. Not everybody who's as lucky as I could be when I did a poke session yesterday. I managed to get one, but not everybody's in the situation. Not everybody's going to have one. That's kind of an importance. Right, I have to able to get self-poke sessions. I can get them pretty easy. So I'm quite important to stuff. That was my opinion. There's a fact. I can get poke sessions quite easily. So what they're doing is so they stop poke sessions. So what they're really meaning is they're stopping other players from getting them self-public sessions, solo public sessions. So they control who can get the solo public lobbies. That's what their real intentions were, their real plan. So they can control how well each person can make their money. If you can control that, you can basically control the shark. You can basically make it in such a people going after like shark cards. Well, that's what you have to remember. Everyone has full control of everything. This is their game. So you get bad side of Rockstar. You played it online. You're totally screwed. They're not going to buy crossing. They made it so expensive to get into this if you're a new player. So the players say, "Oh yes, Freedom's catching up." So they'll buy your these businesses, and then they'll realise in a week they haven't made the money back. It takes quite a while for these black businesses to create the product, and you have to do quite a resupply. And if you actually want to steal them, and that can take quite a while, you're forced to pay for them. Really? Even it's on sale right now. Better machinery. That's still $660,000. Most of the staff. That's still going to be just basically. That's $198,900 potentially. You might as well round it up. And when you get this, basically this is even a discount. This is still 300 security. It's still $307 and $800. So that's a lot, and you got to buy these for every single business. And this is daily fees as well. They sure do build up. More as you have, the more high day fees. So that's going to be a massive chunk of your money going. And see, if you try and source price, that takes actually ages. So if you buy supplies, that's 75 grand maximum at a time per business. Per resupply. And to get your bar full quite far, you're gonna have to do quite a few of them. You're gonna have to put quite a few hundreds. But I was into this. It just costs you millions to run a business like this. You could try and just have one of your sales things get destroyed by another player, and you resolve it. There are some nice features like you can question any bike if you're in NFC. If you use the tool up that your favourite bike, what you use all the time, you get health perks. You get perks. If you ride in it, your health will regenerate. So I have to push them up too, much mine. I'm in a very powerful situation. So my health will regenerate when we're using the press Mark 2, and that's a seriously powerful bike. And you can use to call it in. And you can get things like helicopters, all that sort of stuff for people in your organisation. See, cause it literally costs millions. You need millions to buy into these. This is to make it worthwhile investment. Yep, so and this is your time trial. It's Force and Kudo. Time trial, and you've got 1 minute 44 to beat, and you'll get your $100,000. It's Quantity GTA Man. He keeps the claims it's $100,000. So if you get that's $100,000, don't go bringing the negative comments to me. Take them out on him, because that's what he says. And he says $100,000. Yep, you can only beat the time trial once per week. Yep, and here's your Thief and Deal time trial. Build. Yep, and to actually finish this trial, you actually have to own this Thief and Deal multiple car. If you do, you've got 1 minute 50 to beat, and you also get $100,000. They can only pick it once per week and get $100,000. The premium race is down. It's actually down. It's called Down the Drain. Yes, and it's a premium race. You heard that right. And it's a muscle car race. And so the premium race is set to non-contact, so you can't be spun out. The only way you can spin out is your cars decides to spin out by itself. So these are muscle cars after all. Yep, and it's $20,000 paying. You have to buy to bring it into race. You got to put up 20 grand to enter the race. If you win, you get $100,000. If you come third, you get $30,000. If you come first, you get $100,000. If you come third, you get $30,000. Yep. No, if you come first, you get $100,000. If you come second, you get $30,000. If you come third, you get $20,000. Yeah, I got great. How many times have I done these sprint racings? Yep, and switch stream is still turned on. Obviously, customized muscle car, obviously recommended. If you win, you go wait 40 minutes to compete before you compete in another one. But every time you enter, you're risking losing $20,000. So bear that in mind. Especially how expensive the other opportunities are. Yep, and you have to wait after 48 minutes. You compete another one if you win. Yep. So basically, you have to get the most benefit out there. 3 times cash RP on the business battle. You actually have to own a nightclub, and that's going to set you back a couple of million, 2 to 3 million at least, maybe even slightly more at least for your upgrades. Just so you can do some business battles. But if you manage to get the stuff, it won't take the time. You can still win, but I actually did say the maximum way to benefit from the business battles is actually okay. Just you can keep the product if you get it back to you, okay. So you get some free resupplies. What are random? So you could don't go getting matters fighting them. Because you could lose like $10,000 like insurance funds, and you could get like a couple. You could get like 2 or 3 lots of document forgery for that, for example. And basically, document forgery is only worth $1,000 per thing. So you've done 10. You could have done 10. Until for insurance, going to us down. He's doing a gunman in cell mission. Not very well, no. See, he's lost the original cabin. That's not a government mission, is it? No, that's not the same mission, that's a regular lorry. Because the government business is by far more better than the biking business. So if you're a new player, don't go for the biker stuff. Go for the gun range stuff. The same missions are a lot more simpler. Depending on when you buy those bikers, of course, you get different sandwiches depending on biker location. A lot of people don't know that. Not if Mr. Buster to win. He doesn't know that. And that's what I'm talking about. That's in a fact where he literally doesn't know. I picked the rest banker. But it's possible for it. And if you don't believe me, Chairman basically made a video basically, and he basically first thing he basically said when it comes to the is he basically said with where Milo to get you basically went on the map. Showed the same location with my mixing, and basically said this is the best location basically to have a bunker in. So that means he must watch my streams and stuff. He's a top secret viewer. If I ask him about it, he'll only deny it. He watches and supports my content and expects nothing in return. That's how he should know where my bunker is. He did actually say stuff. He just says about me, in a quiet voice, or say he had a video. But I did actually pick up. He did actually mention me by actually game attack and actually my YouTube channel. He did actually mention that very quietly. You quietly, it's basically it's a whisper. See, so he supports my YouTube channel. That was a massive secret support. Yeah, we all know. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that Bruffy won't be to secretly watches my content. Yeah, and if Chan's watching, who says he's not? Episode base. See, that's basically nothing really after. Yeah, they're trying to. That's not going to stay very interesting for very long. Let's put it that way. It's hard to get. It's kind of hard to get play. It's kind of hard to get players to play it. And I'm ranked 1071. Because we actually know. So that my bug might made the specification design better. He must ban him, so he must just watch my thing. So, oh yeah, he's having me, he's having me. So everybody else haven't seen. So his bunker must be the best. But it might not be down to one bunker location. It might just be down to me. Doesn't matter. Nah. He's sick. Yeah. He showed the best way to run the bunker. And that thing as well. Well, I could really show you a better example. Just he basically covered everything. The interface the I can give you is basically have a fully modified Press Mount 2. So you get your final drop on the mapware set. Where you're not going to have any vehicle users.
From the elevator,
At least you can use your Press Mount 2 to take out the air courses and stuff. That's the only thing basically. That's the only advice I can give you about running bunker. Basically, he did a cover. Basically, even he won't admit it, he basically got most of his techniques that he covered, but he basically stole them off me. And that's not over ego. Again, that's a fact. I spent way more time doing my bank stuff and not he does, so they would have figured out he must have took some of that information from me. I've got to do nightclub work.
You want to run a job. Great. Perfect timing. This never would have happened when I was in with the mob. It would have been them stealing our stuff, but that's besides the point. Someone's stolen our stuff. Get the truck back here, and we can step things up for our patrons.
Makes it sound like it's a country. Go, 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 you van.
Look out! Oh, no!
What's you're going to sell like 100,000, 70,000 sort of a solar player in your bunker scene, so you don't go worry about bunker. So, I recommend buying the security case still, just be on the safe side. So security doesn't really hurt just in case you do have a friend, if you do meet somebody you can then rely on test. Hey, you're going to have way more higher less odds of actually getting business raid, so it's not so it is, and you see you get cams in, okay, you can use them. You go to AFK and stay in the session. Of course I never do that. I'm a legit player. I've never used the CCTV cameras so to stay in the lobby. Yeah. Oh, Alexa. That's been part there, and I haven't gone any for years. The Plasma 2 is kind of made by Alexa, or obsolete. Well, this is Alexa racist, so it's not quite obsolete
Well,
yet.
at least they know not to mess with us anymore. Maybe that will bring in the cool kids.
Okay. 27 Dreams of Grandeur. But you have to be careful when people are having dreams of grandeur. And arcades are not on sale. Arcades are not on sale, neither are nightclubs. Expand my CO organization? I don't need it anymore. Yeah, she get into it. I don't actually how many people were actually in there. So it is a very good event week, despite being only 3 times cash not paid. Just what I did 3 times event, it's nowhere as good. It'd been more better if they meant 3 times HP. The last event week would have been way better. Minute 6 line. Yeah, but it's lives. This one's lives and the other one's basically kills. It's 3 times RP. It's not going to be very popular. This is map 7 basically. And it's a free-for-all game mode. Yeah, you can actually buy this outfit. They're like $200,000 ish, or something around that. Of course, you can customize this bike if you actually own it. You any kill you want. Let's see, the line comes out the back of a bike. You see what we do is we drive around. First thing we try to get other people's to crash into our line. Of course, your own line can take. If you hit yourself, hit your own car, you can still be destroyed. Of course, there are certain power-ups as well. That's a jump power-up, the slow down, and there's a boost. I avoid his line basically by using the jump boost. This is the speed boost, and everything basically slows down time. You have to be so careful not to hit their line. You can't hit your own line. Got to go. Yeah, I don't especially recommend using the boost. Time's been slowed down. Ooh, that's gonna be costly. That's what I did there. I printly blocked his room off. Yep, and your own line can destroy your bike. That's what can happen. Ah. I feel like I think this bike is actually better than what it is. But it's not really that good for this game mode, eh? It's a very, very slow game. As you see, this is basically we're just riding around in circles. It's not very interesting, it's not very exciting, it's not very good game mode. As you can clearly see. So that's quite boring. Okay, saying one more round of it. So same as once again, I can then move. You can send a stream and then do and play something else that's more interesting. Everything lives to kill. Basically, the system basically works. It works exactly the same way. Not so many people bothering with this game. There we are. Yep. Jump off that ramp thingy there. Can't get away, go back there. 3 minutes already, no one's happened. Something's finally got blown up. cars there. It's what he actually did that. Let's see. Yeah, well, where the fuck is this? Ha! Oh. I won. There's orange much to win around. It's to me and the other guy is going to win. It'd be a lot harder for four of us. I managed to win because I had more lives than the time limit now. Oh. Oh. They don't do it, they see the win, they just staying away from that heck away from those two. You can't get to me, right, Cosmo, and go. Right, getting the vertical out bye and I. Woohoo. Don't tell me I had to get myself to You'd be so careful, that's this Yeah. I don't know who won. Orange won. I also got to play another round. Great. That's between all three of us. No, only like another 5 minutes. It was such agony. Round 4. You should have known it was real night. The wind's blowing up. Ah! Where did that guy come from? Make me in the wall. That guy's pretty old, guy's going all winning now. Ooh, yes. Oh, and she's got to count. This changes things. Look at someone bloody out with a guy. He's got red orange. Haha. That guy's already got him out, how I escaped. Orange is one. 51,000. It took absolutely ages, and it wasn't very exciting either. So really, I really can't even bother with this game. There's everything about they're so boring, especially you're just driving around. So I got six kills it, and I only got defeated 8 times. So he got 5 kills and got defeated times. The episode basically, it's not a fair game, and it's so massive, but I wouldn't even bother. This week is basically terrible. Despite the fact everyone should have to meet before it's 3 times to appear on, it's terrible. So therefore, it's a bad event week. Not gonna, they put 3 times OP on things that are fun to enjoyable to play. POs feel going to get popular. They don't do that. They put 3 times RP on things that are terrible. They think these game modes have gave these they were popular when they first came out. It's effing. They essentially come no bothers with them anymore. There's so many things in the actual game to do. You basically don't need these housing modes anymore. This is all content. It's not definitely racist. We're basically a total failure in when the first week they're so bad they did get WP or offers or anything on for 1 week. These shows are actually admitted there. These shows actually basically admitted there that they were bad. Actually bad, actually awful. So basically, I'm gonna call it a stream. So see you in the next stream.